Outgoing Chief of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Thomas Homan, wants President Trump to get tougher on Congress and pressure them into finally funding the 10,000 additional ICE employees he ordered be hired in an executive order a year and a half ago. In the beginning, even President Trump thought the idea of a Space Force was a joke. President Trump traveled to Milwaukee last week to celebrate the groundbreaking for a new factory and the steady flood of good economic news. Justice Anthony Kennedy's announcement that he will retire from the Supreme Court effective July 31 has put all eyes back on President Trump's list of 25 possible nominees to the High Court. The White House issued a statement on Saturday evening on ongoing discussions President Trump held regarding Justice Anthony Kennedy's soon-to-be vacated seat on the Supreme Court, following a day of golf at Trump National Golf Club in New Jersey. Perhaps no Trump policy has provoked more emotional reaction than the practice of separating illegal border crossers from the children they brought with them to the U.S. There's no need to recount the number of times critics have called the president a Nazi, or a fascist, or just plain cruel. Ronald Vitiello, acting Deputy Commissioner of U.S. Customs and Border Protection, has been picked to head U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement after the Saturday retirement of Acting Director Thomas Homan, according to an internal email sent to Department of Homeland Security personnel Saturday. The ethics officer responsible for overseeing conduct at the Environmental Protection Agency has recommended investigations into the agency's head, Scott Pruitt, according to a new report. President Trump said he didn't pressure House Republicans to vote on two recent immigration bills because he knew they couldn't pass without Democratic support. Crowds faced down a heat index of as high as 110 degrees in downtown Chicago to protest the Trump administration's immigration policy, surrounding a stage in Daley Plaza and shouting, "Si se puede, yes, you can." Conservative political commentator Hugh Hewitt's MSNBC show officially ended after being on the air for a little more than a year. A caravan of 31 immigrant parents and children were apprehended by border agents along the north side of the Rio Grande River near Hidalgo, Texas, Thursday after having just illegally crossed into the U.S. from Reynosa, Mexico. President Trump said Democrats calling to get rid of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency are pushing a losing issue with voters. Activists stood outside President Trump's New Jersey golf course on Saturday to protest the administration's controversial zero-tolerance immigration policy. Former President Barack Obama said Democrats failed to maintain control of the White House and take Congress in 2016 because they were too focused on him personally and were waiting for inspiration to vote rather than concentrating on winning at all cost. Senator Elizabeth Warren, D-Mass, spoke at a rally in Boston on Saturday as part of the nationwide protests targeting President Trump's zero-tolerance immigration policy.